This is Roger with Wheel Kinetics in Tucson, Arizona. We're selling this truck. It is a 2006 Ford F350 crew cab long bed. It's a 6.0 turbo diesel, it's 4-wheel drive, and it's an XLT, which is cloth. Has 185,319 miles. It's a clear title. It was a theft recovery purchased directly from an insurance company in Albuquerque, New Mexico. Really nice truck, really good Carfax. When it got here, we realized it needed a high pressure oil pump. We decided since we were going there, we're going to do the whole thing. So we did the whole bulletproofing, which I'll describe here in just a second. The noise we got here is we got this going on over here, just so you know that's happening. That's what the noise is. No construction. Anyway, we do an inspection. During our inspection, we it takes about 2 hours, and we have a printout that looks like this. A little windy right now, but I'll tell you what's on it. Let's see. Driver door lock cylinder, replaced the wipers, replaced a parking module for the parking sensors. Got a upper front bumper cover, and let's see, and installed it. So the upper bumper cover is new. Louvered tailgate, which I'll show you in a second, is new. Front and rear brake pads, batteries are new. One injector wasn't firing correctly, so that's new. And the injection control pressure sensor is new. Let's see, installed the factory radio, so they must have stolen the radio, and we charged the air, and we gave it a new grill. Okay, now for the fun stuff. We bulletproofed it. Since we were already doing the high pressure oil pump, we did the EGR cooler, and that is a bulletproof EGR cooler, the best. Then we also installed that with the Ford oil cooler and the IPR, the injector pressure regulator. Obviously that comes with an oil change and new coolant. And so that's done. Front tires are like brand new almost, and the rears are a little bit low, probably 20 or 30% tread. Got a nice Banks exhaust here. Alright. See that? Anyway, somebody's going to jump all over this truck real quickly because of what we've done with it. You know, once you're to the high pressure oil pump, you might as well fix it all. And has a lot of value to the truck. You don't have to do it, blah blah blah. You know, the only tire that's really low is that passenger rear tire. You might want to just buy one of these matching tires. Kinetics, something Continental, and it is, what's the size? LT 275 7018. Kinetics Continental. You need one of those to match on that passenger rear, and then you'd have a brand new set all the way around. Little stuff like this, but you know, nothing major. I'm gonna open up the hood. I'm gonna show you underneath the hood. Blow by. I'm gonna take the oil cap off. Obviously, it's been running a while. We let them run until they're really warm. It's 110 here in Tucson right now, which is why I'm wearing the glove, because that cap gets nice and warm. Like really warm. Like today I did a video, and even with the glove on, it didn't help. It was still very hot. No blow by at all. Excellent. Ford stamp here. Ford stamp here. New battery. Ford stamp there. Ford stamp right there. So all the front end parts are original. We got an aftermarket air box. Staying right here. Just came back from detail. There. The window. Power seats up. back, down, up. Got our manuals here. People want to know what they book for. Here's what it books for. It's a XLT with 185,000 miles. $15,298 is the suggested retail price. When we booked this thing, I didn't put the power seats in, so it really books for probably $15,400, $15,500. Let's see. There's your Carfax for this car. One owner, no accident. Everything is Ford service on this guy from New Mexico. Right down the line. Sometimes Carfax will let us link, and usually they don't, so I like to just put them in the video. You just freeze the video and look at it. It was stolen on 3/12/16, recovered on 4/24/16. Okay. Here is the title that we got it on from State Farm. Clear New Mexico title. And now there's our clear Arizona title. This title will be in the ad. You can just click on it to look at it. Here's the sticker that was on it. MSRP was $47,800 back in the day. And let's see. Back, forward, down, up, tilt down, front tilt up, and down. That works fine. Headliner looks good. Man, it is freaking hot right now. I gotta hurry up and get inside because my phone's gonna overheat. If the truck doesn't overheat after sitting out here for an hour running, it's never gonna overheat. Passenger, rear, driver rear. Let's see, locks. Seats, forward, back, up, down, tilt up, tilt down, tilt up, tilt down. Adjustable pedals. There's that. Got tilt wheel. That works fine. Air conditioning. Wow, it is freaking hot. Get a seatbelt on. Those guys in the ditch with those tractors, God bless them. Thank God it's not me. 185,326 miles. They are tough dudes out there. Woo. Alrighty then. Let's see what we got going on here. So turn the air down here. That works fine.
See 20% off.
CD player, AM, FM, CD, blah, blah, blah. All that stuff works. Let's see. Tow on. This is me doing that, just so you know. On, off, off. There you go. Let me pull it forward a little bit. I'm going to test the four-wheel drive. All right, let's see. Neutral, 4 low. 4 low. Let's drive. Reverse. All right, that's neutral. 4 high. Drive. Reverse. All right, so 4 high and 4 low work just fine. Neutral, put it into 2-wheel drive. Let's test the parking sensor. Let me put it in reverse. Test the parking sensors here real quick. If I can get close enough to those poles. Yep. They work fine. All right, so everything's working great. Let's go for a ride. All right, this truck is sold on a clear title. If you come to Tucson and drive it home, which you're welcome to do, you will pay tax and dock fees. Dock fee is $250. Tax is 2% city sales tax here in Tucson, plus whatever your state tax rate is. So basically add 2% to your state tax, and then add a $250 dock fee, and you'll know what you're paying if you're coming to Tucson to drive it home. If you pay by wire and ship, all you're obligated to pay is agreed upon price. Once we receive your wire, we will fill out the title with your name or your company's name, and address. We'll notarize it, sign it off, scan it into your online file so you'll be able to see it immediately online. We'll even scan in the envelope we mail it to you in. Then we mail it, you have the truck shipped to you, and obviously you'll have the title before you have the truck. And once the truck gets here, you'll go to Motor Vehicles and get your plates. Pretty simple. We do have a suggested shipper in our ad. His name is Fred. Not the cheapest, not the most expensive. You don't want the cheapest because they'll never show up. They'll give you some stupid low price and they'll never show up. You don't want the most expensive because you don't want to pay too much. You want Fred, okay? Fred at Beacon Shipping Logistics. Not the fastest, not the slowest. He communicates. When a shipper decides that he's not going to show up, he calls you. It doesn't just not happen, which is what they're good at. Fred is very good at rallying the shippers and communicating with you. You're free to use whoever you want, but he's the guy who brings us our cars from all over the country, and he's very good at it. Okay. Deposit's $500. Once we receive a deposit, we have a deal. Until then, it is for sale. Okay. So please get your deposit in. I gotta turn the air up. It's hot. That feels good too. Once we get your deposit, put your name in a banner over the truck at wheelkinetics.com and you'll know it's yours. Until then, it is for sale. Okay? Warranty speech. There's no warranty on this truck. It's a 185,000 mile, 10-year-old truck. It's out of warranty by a lot, by miles and years. Okay? If Ford could have given it a 20-year, 300,000 mile warranty, they would have. They didn't because they couldn't, because they didn't know what would happen after that many miles or years. That's why. Now, we've done an injector, which was a little funky in the scan. We did that injector. We did all the bulletproofing, oil cooler, EGR cooler, IPC, ICP, IPR, gaskets, coolant, oil. So really, there's not a whole lot that could fail on the motor. That being said, if something happens, you're the owner. You're going to fix it. We're not writing checks, okay? We don't write checks because at some point you have to become the owner, okay? If you don't like that concept, if you don't like the concept of the day it shows up to you and something breaks, whether it's huge or small, and that we're not going to write a check, don't buy from us. We are not going to write checks, okay? And by the way, I say this in every video. If you go to every video we do, I say the same thing in every video. I'm not singling this truck out. I'm just telling you that's our policy, okay? We give you tons of information, and the goal is to find the right buyer for the vehicle, not to sell the truck, okay? This truck will sell itself. 500 or 600 people a day see our trucks, our vehicles online, all of them. So the goal being here to get a knowledgeable buyer who's at least done research or has owned one of these before or knows somebody and figured it out or whatever, knows what they're buying, knows how to look at a diesel truck, knows how to look at the video and the pictures and put everything together, look at the Carfax I showed you in the video, and just make a good informed decision. That being said, it's not a risk-free decision. If I could buy vehicles that I knew would not be broken when they showed up, or that wouldn't break a month from now, I'd be a billionaire. I can't do that, and I've been involved in about 40,000 transactions in my family in the car business, 40,000, and I still have no idea if this truck is going to make it to that light. Okay, and I wouldn't bet my life on it because anything can happen to anything, whether it's one of these cars in this at VW's new dealership or this truck. Okay, so just be realistic, okay? This is a really nice truck. It actually has for a 1 ton, it has a really nice ride, really quiet, no vibrations. Air's blowing ice cold. It's a nice car, really nice truck to drive. Surprisingly nice. 1 tons are usually a little stiffer than this. This is nice. Anyway, that is all. I'm gonna shut my mouth for a second. I got about 30 seconds more that I can do video so you can watch it. I'm going to go up here and take some pictures of it. We'll put those in the gallery. There'll be a little device that'll allow you to zoom in. Please use that, okay, if you see anything you want to look at. And that's about it. Thank you for your time.